Alright. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whoop. Oh, there it is. Alright, so clapping it's, you see, in July next year. July next year. Yeah, not sure if I'm gonna be returning in the lens of the shitfest though. But we'll see. We'll go on a little bit of that honeymoon or something in Georgia or something. Batumi or some shit to the Black Sea. I'll probably go somewhere cooler though, to be honest. Unless the prices for that's gonna be ridiculous, which they already kinda are, really. But you have enough time to save for that at least, that's for sure. That's for sure. And yeah, sounds good, sounds good. Got a real stream incoming. I do them from here. Though it's winter now coming already, so... During the day it's manageable at least, but yeah, at night shit gets cold. Quite cold actually. But I should should try at least. Now the connection and stuff gonna be working here. Alright, let's get to it. Time to check what is up. What was up the whole week basically. Start with some of the Steam and other stores browsing. See what we have. Damn, the glorious Elden Ring discount. Insane. 34%. Generous. Generous. Just get yourself Ender Lilies. Not it already on sale, not long ago actually. The Hooded Horse publisher sale. I need to check that. And the Playway sale. They're like some sort of like pack of everything. Darktide class overhaul. 35% discount too. And they have like the bundle with everything or something. It'll be interesting to see. Most of this stuff isn't even now true, yeah. The coming soon galore. There it is. I mean, they do have at least like some different things going. Not just only simulators, but a lot of simulators still though. Still a lot of them. Oh, Thief Simulator 2 is out now. And the Rome Frontiers and stuff. The Feudal Baron also. That's a simulator, alright, another one. Mythos Build and Survive. Yeah, they do have they try to get like the different now framework, you know. Now they can try to get some strategies pumped. Sort of the same ones, but you know, why not? Can pump them out just as the other simulators, in the same amounts. And let's see what else we have. Kingdom Shell. Metroidvania pixel graphics adventure to the platformer. It's not a lot of reviews there. Mostly positive. 2D platformer with captivating storyline. A local has to stop the invasion of nightmarish creatures. Cup of Pixels developer. Got some giga platforming and stuff too, alright. Oh, it looks kind of nice. Character looks a little, I don't know, out of place sort of or something. But the rest looks good, huh? The rest looks good. They have a cat too. But there is even a cat. Some dang bosses and stuff, alright. Looks kinda nice actually. A lot of reviews, but I guess that's it. I guess they're just getting started after the 10 reviews threshold. 5th of October. Lost Faith, yeah, I needed to get the demo, that one probably. We'll need to get that one. Too much to say about what isn't working. Reviews already point out the flaws. Create art direction, shit gameplay. Play game in easy setting doesn't solve some of the iffy design issues. Allows you to look past a lot of mechanics that I'm sure a certain kind of player will say good at you if you complain about. Targeted easy is probably on par with normal difficulty in most games, and normal is hard unless you grew up in the 80s. And game is at least tolerable playing on easy. Someone's bold in there. Mostly people do like it though. More frustrating than fun. Combat seems to be an afterthought. Reminds me of original Castlevania games where mobs were put in the most annoying places, almost guaranteeing you'll get hit. Well, I mean, maybe that is kind of the goal, so you can avoid that. And that's why just don't play some of those, huh? Dodge past most of the mobs, huh? Really no point in killing them, alright. Overall seems alright. Overall seems kinda interesting at least. And the price is also like very low, so seems like might be a decent one actually. Bang on balls. Oh yes, the country ball stuff there. I think we saw this one before. Absolutely content packed. Damn son. Destructible open world sandbox adventure. Combat platforming, character customization, collect the Dawn Scavenger Hunt experience. Solo 2-player split screen, online co-op up to 4 players. No paid cosmetic DLC nonsense. What a time to be alive, man. That's the main game feature there. There's the meme galore then, alright. And with co-op even. Destructible open world sandbox. There's some actual goal though, outside of being just memes. I mean, just memes is already goal enough, I guess. True, stay true. I mean, sometimes that's the point with those games though. It's exactly what they try to do with you. Stranded barren moon with nothing but your tools, a fuelless ship and celestial powers of creation, destined to create what was once lost and be the hero of your own little universe. Get the call in up to 3 of your friends to join your journey in the split-screen co-op mode. Them more friend-havers games, I see. Another one. It looks alright, but yeah, seems kind of like it's something more for the friends havers rather than the solo enjoyers. Heads will roll reforged. Like how replay value is a tag even. Hardcore survival RPG with non-linear story that lets you play as a young medieval soldier who, over the course of battles and adventures, becomes the most formidable and respected knight of his era. Or if he's not lucky enough, perishes in the chaos of the 100 Years' War. 1917 Studios. Good 1917 gameplay. Or what is the gameplay even? Stats, you have skills. Have crafting even, damn son. And most deadly foes. Characters born anew. The brand new scenes. See how it is. See what's the real gameplay there, I guess. They just like run some sort of like some sort of just filter over the all the art. Now it's reforged, brother. Let's go. That was even the original. Damn, son, 2021. Yep, totally need to reforge that. This fucking Billy there. A war of attrition. Because it kinda does look like him there, alright. Because it does kinda look like it. Yeah, they just like actually literally just like I ran like the AI filter over all of the assets and done. Time to republish again. Medieval waifu simping simulator with hardcore combat, I see. Thieves coming peasants, damn son, alright, I see. Skipped the original version, didn't even know about its existence. Well, kind of smart way to move it, to do it that way then, I guess. Improved graphics, alright. The combat is not... The shit combat is with no changes, alright. Okay, so they literally didn't change shit, alright. People asked for 2 years to change combat, they didn't do anything, just upgraded the art and publish it again. And I mean, the art upgrade... I see how it was done, so you know. That's an easy way to get yourself some more sales in your game, I guess, nowadays. The remaster after a couple of years, by just running some AI over your art. The 5-head moves. Here's the Thief Simulator, very positive. This kind of could be alright to play for memes at some point, we'll see. It's one of the few playway simulators that actually might be kinda worth playing, probably. Oh, the drug dealer sim will be out, the second one, would also probably something to play for me. First one was quite dank. Here's the Lamplighters League. What was the disappointing part about the Lamplighters League, though? Is the failure of the week even. How so? It's like reviews are alrighty, I guess. Game Pass ate all their sales for Lamplighters. Well, I mean, you can't really judge the sales just by the reviews, though. Like, some games just kind of like not really getting a lot of reviews on its own that fast, especially. Especially that kind of fast, so maybe it will catch up still. And yeah, I guess Game Pass and stuff too. But that's true. It's Paradox. They probably just gonna like keep, you know, keep just pumping that and getting the DLCs and stuff out. That's probably how it's gonna be. But I mean, as long as the reviews are fine, so I wouldn't really say it's the failure of the week, though. Or in general. Okay, what did people even dislike here? As a day one DLC character, bro. It's Paradox. Welcome. It's just the beginning. Controls coded. Alright, I see. Feels unplayable just because how bad the controls in the UI are. Day one DLC character behind paywall. Alright. Thumbs down for now. A lot of bugs. Game clearly going to be incredible, but please fix it. Going to refund in hopes that updates will correct. Game is decent, nothing more, nothing less. We'll put a positive review, not a DLC day 0. Yep, the Paradox, man. Paradox. Huge fan of XCOM series. The real-time portion should be top down. Decline continues for the studio that brought us the excellent Shadowrun games. Shadowrun was really good, yeah. Day 1 DLC character, refunded. First mission's okay, after that started having piping problems, FPS drops, etc. Not polished. Game will be a mega good when you get the 10 DLCs, yeah. Well, they got, like, if they would have, like, really bad reviews or something at the start, then Paradox probably would first, you know, like, roll some updates without, you know, like, farming DLCs too fast. That's how I think they usually try to operate. Just try to fix the reviews when they get, like, you know, positive, very positive and stuff. And then you already start farming DLCs. Like with Mars game, I remember. Didn't work with the Imperator though. I think that one was so bad that they never managed to fix the reviews. So they just didn't even pump any DLCs almost. Or did they still manage to get some in? Simple thing they have to get a fix in addition to working out their price point. No quick saving really in an XCOM-like strat game. Controls code, okay, this one red, full of bugs. Sudden frozen, lost hour-long battle progression. Now they got the anti-saves coming in. Controls are shit, alright. No reason to purchase this game, especially if you can play it with Game Pass, alright. Yeah, mostly people enjoying it though. Like half of the bad reviews are because of tech issues, half because of the DLC. Yeah, there again. Which, understand, optimization required again, alright. Feels very shallow, not worth the asking price. Not €50. No character customization, don't like the characters they provide. Well, I mean, that's what the game is about, I guess. Played for 15 minutes on Steam Deck, couldn't climb the first ladder, alright. Abysmal keyboard and mouse controls. Struggling to get 90 FPS and 3070 Ti for how it looks. Man, 2023 gaming, dude. Fucking optimization is absolute garbage. Like, how long, like, 1080s last people, like, not the decade, I guess, but, like, a long time with no problems. Like, people with 1080s still play stuff. Well, already, I guess, kind of gets a little tricky sometimes. And now you have, like, you know, 30, 20 series, and you already can't even run things properly because of optimization being shit. What a time to be alive, man. Station to Station is out too. Very positive, 89% positive. Well, it was kind of nice. The demo was kind of nice. The art is super good, and but like the gameplay kind of like more of a, like a puzzle stuff rather than management thingy. So kind of like, not bad, but not like 100% my jam. It looks really beautiful though. Relaxing indeed, eh? Probably Ultan, probably. So what do people dislike though? That seemed like it's gonna be very good, eh? More strategy involved in the puzzle solving? Okay, I see. So, yeah. There is no strategy or management here much. Point path finding optimization puzzle. Okay, I see. Feels very much like a mobile game. Dance game. Train team basically irrelevant. Alright. Pretty not much to it. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt from the demo though. Very easy puzzle game, but don't buy this looking for challenge unless it's discounted. Well, I mean, I think it's kind of like the stars-based thingy. So like to get like the full 3 stars on every mission, you will need that to have some, you know, thinking to do. But yeah, it's just a chill puzzle game though. But yeah, if it would be like more of a management stuff with this art style, oh man, I would love that stuff. I would love that. Yeah, more expected simulation management game. This also happens a lot nowadays. I don't know like how to fight that really, how to combat that. Like Bridge Constructor? Nah, not exactly. Like, what would be like a good example? Well, you know, like Bridge Constructor also a puzzle in a way, right? You need to fulfill some challenge. But I think those are kind of more fun though, Constructor ones. Here's kind of like the logistics puzzle, sorta. So you like have, well, not even like fully logistics. Logistics plus like some weird terms on top of that. Like you need to kind of like connect all the paths, all the towns, for example. But you cannot exceed some budget, for example, first of all. So you need to kind of like get the logistics right so you don't like build, you know, like for example, like to deliver like bread to like every city with the separate railroad. You just kind of like connect, you know, cities with railroads and then connect them all to the source of the bread, let's say. And it's faster and less money. And at the same time, you have sometimes like terms that, you know, like you can't really connect like bread to, or like, you know, you can connect like 4 cities with 1 railroad or something. So it like gets some like limitations that make you think pretty much how to put the facilities, how to put the railroad, you know, so you can get everything in an optimal way. Cheaper and with fulfilling the side quests, kinda. It's alright, it's an alright puzzle game, yeah. I just kinda see that people, again, like, you know, they see something, they like, oh, that's this probably, and they, without, you know, looking into it, they just buy it, see that it's not what they expected it is, and then they refund and mold out in the reviews. Happens way too often, I feel. Happens way too often. And yeah, that's something else actually to keep in mind too, I noticed. Like, you need to see like what's your like trailer, what's your messaging, trying to convey to people, how it looks to people, you know. Because yeah, when it was first showed, I was like, oh man, if it's like a management game, that would be super good. Like I would be happy to play that. And then demo was out, I checked it, and I realized, nope, that ain't the management game. Minimalist, relaxing game about building railway connection. They should probably just say like, you know, puzzle. Or like, you know, something like that. Because unless you kind of dig through the information about it, you might actually be expecting... Because a lot of like all those train games, it's either like the simulations. The demo is still there. Doesn't look like it actually. Doesn't seem like it. Unless it has like the separate page, but yeah, probably still would be here somewhere. Like all the train games, either like the simulators where you actually, you know, control the train, or they are management games when you just build a bunch of like railroads and stuff and do stuff there. Probably stay, probably, yeah. Sort of, sorta. Well, I mean, I don't think, like, I think yours is fine in that sense that because you kind of instantly see what it is. Watch me have a mental, or wait, no. Watch me get. I already forgot the proper name. Oh, is it stream? Watch me stream, yeah, my mental breakdown, alright. See? The naming. Yeah, the visual, yes, it says the visual novel form and the deck builder. Like this one gives you at least the idea on what it is. Not to mention it's in the screenshots instantly. You see the card part, you see the visual novel part. Done. Like, what else? What else do you need, really? What else do you need, really? The rest is already kind of like details. At least you can't really like misgenre the game, let's put it that way. Think it's certain type of the game probably marketing's fault. True, yeah. I don't know, like I kinda that might be my personal take, right? Like I don't know how others perceive that and everything, but like for me, what you have like here, I would rather have like, you know, we are about this, and that. Done. So you have like the picture, you have the description that is like, you know, not like some like, yeah, like grab your conductor's hat and bring the voxel art world to life through the magic of trains. Yeah, I just want to see what it is, you know, without the fancy shit. Or like when it's like RPG, like you are Prince, like I don't know, like fucking MLG 69 420, and you need to save the world of something from someone or some shit. Like, bro, I don't care about your story yet. I want to see like if, you know, if it looks interesting, you know, like if it doesn't, you know, get my attention by what it is, then I don't really care about the story. Yes, Steve, yeah. Like, I don't have any, like, it's the same with trailers, right? Like, when it starts, like, instantly from some trailer that is, like, you know, like, about the story, then I don't care. If it's, like, something super high budget, very, like, you know, like, catchy and everything, then I can see the point of that. Like the Solium Infernum, for example, right? Like, the trailer kinda, okay, I don't mind having that for a trailer for... They still even have the gameplay footage, even though, still. Which I respect, and then only after they go for the story trailer, because I mean it's a cool trailer and stuff, right? Like it's high budget, it's high production value, it's well made, it's looking cool and everything, right? So like, and even then they still don't put it front, you know. Yeah, take the Infernal shown in this hellish turn-based grand strategy game. Darkness vanish, leaving Archfiends to conspire, master your legions, while intoning dark sorceries, devilish schemes, and Machiavellian plots. But this is instantly gets like hellish turn-based grand strategy game. You kind of know what it is all about already. The rest is already not that important. Never sold by a cinematic trailer. Was there some game that I was sold by that? Can't really think about it, really. Was there something like the cinema... Did they show first, like, Bloodborne was first cinematic trailer, I think, right? Not the gameplay stuff. But that was still kind of combination of things, right? It was like the From Software game, and it's a cool cinematic and stuff, and you kind of already, like... Because you kind of already have an idea what it will be gameplay-wise. I think it has some gameplay, too. See, like, the pure cinematic, maybe, yeah, maybe not that even good, huh? Streamer that was like, oh, it's a card game 15 minutes after started. Okay, I see. Cinematic trailers. I mean, I think we just kind of like do it wrong. I think we do Steam games and like Steam games and browsing Steam and games wrong. Like the normies do it other way nowadays. Because again, we are kind of like Twitch, you know, and like avid gamers, let's put it that way. We kind of have a little different ways already to browse things and everything. And I feel it's just kind of like the disparity between is becoming bigger and bigger between like the normies and the avid gamers. So we just probably have different way to do it. And I guess since like the publishers started pumping money into that stuff, which I find completely useless most of the time, right? That means it works, right? Like, they're not dumb. They need to invest money where it makes money. So they probably have info. They probably have data that confirms that, you know, having those trailers actually works really good. Even though I have to say quite often they get those trailers already for the games that, first of all, games that got publisher most of the times are the games that already had some sort of interest to them, right? Like games that from the get-go, from the outside, getting a publisher out of nowhere that will be ready to pump money in their trailer, that's most likely like games by some like studios with already some sort of like, you know, the lineage, basically, some history. Megan Fox Diablo song, yeah. So nowadays they do pump a lot of those Giga trailers. Let's see, let's see. You probably can't see it on my Steam though. Well, through the browser, I guess I can. With different region attached. A notch. Co-op adventure. Alone or with a friend to find the girl who destroyed the world. Serial first-person adventure full of dangerous monsters and secrets of the diseased world. Some dank stuff there. I guess in this kind of games also having this kind of trailer kind of does make sense in a bit. Because the gameplay will be probably just a bunch of walking and stuff, so... Yeah, well, I mean, it still does have the gameplay. That's some dink stuff there indeed. Good reviews though. Yeah, seems like from the name, and I guess from the full audio and stuff, it is Russian. A notch. Put the fact your game is Epic Games Launcher dependent in the description. You have to sign up or log in to that a trash goblin of a platform. Damn, son. Or was it really? Yeah, Epic Games Store login. It's because of the co-op play, yeah. That's probably the platform that Epic made for to implement like easy co-op and stuff in the games, I guess. Which is annoying. This chapter's released. Oh, so it's like out of some sort of early access, I guess. Well, yeah, the recent reviews and stuff. Makes sense. Yeah, here's the Cocoon. The Cocoon is actually pumping hard, considering it's on Game Pass too. Yeah, that already from the trailers and stuff seemed interesting, so that's good stuff. That's more puzzling stuff there too. You could log into it. Yeah. That if that's optional, that's fine, I guess. If it's optional, then it's fine. Yeah, this one is pumping. This one is pumping, and this one is also on Game Pass. If I would be more into puzzle stuff, I would probably play that. But, yeah, not super much into puzzle, and there is a lot to play anyway, so... We'll see. Probably not exactly yet. Seems kind of like not long though, right? It's like 5.7 hours, 5.4. 4.5, so you get, does kind of seem short though. Torn away, let this one go in. Doing alrighty. I was just like the one with the Ding Div story for Russia too. So, drop them a wish list also. And what we have with the top sellers. Then the Elden Ring is pumping now. Got some generous sales going. The Remnant, Darktide, everything on sale goes to the top. Inquisitor Martyr is still going ham too. A War Speed Online. Damn son. And for more MMO in. Wait a second, what was on this sale though? The Hooded Horsen. Yeah, the Soviet Republic. But get to play that one. Now that Hooded Horse got it. Early access still. My friend like played a shitload of this one. Reading the pricing in Armenia, a bit worse than in Russia. And it said like it's everything that was Soviet Union except for Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan have the same price in dollars. The CIS region. So this is really good. It's kind of like the RimWorld-y stuff. That one I think they also acquired recently. I think they did send me the key for this one, but like I'm not sure when I will have time for that. We'll see, we'll see. The Manor Lords. Beyond these stars. Nova Roma. Terra Invicta was way too dang. Interesting, but just way too dang, dude. Just way too dang. But yeah, they're really good publishers, man. Like they have really good selection of games. They're really good on like the creator outreach and everything. The managers are really good. Very nice. Frontier Falling. Send the wishlist even. Fragile Existence. See, original pricing. Well, actually, let's see. How much is Elden Ring, for example? This one instantly gets a bunch of shit that is filtered, thankfully, from my stuff. Sword Art Online. No, thankfully filtered from me. A live stream too. Damn son. Also out. Not sure why actually, but whatever, I guess. No, so that's local prices. How much Elden Ring? 23 bucks here. That will be like 3,300 nowadays, so more or less the same, actually. It's even more expensive here now with conversion rate, so... Alright. Where I was, it's more expensive than Armenia now. Pretty nice, actually. I guess in some cases that's actually quite good. That's actually quite a good price there. New World for 7 bucks even. Damn son, how much is the DLC? The Elysian Edition, 21 bucks. Still 15 bucks for the DLC, brother. Get out. Get out. Problem is I can't even get it. It's 29 with 29 for DLC. Oof. Fuck that, man. Yeah, I can't even get it here now. That's the funny part. You have the main stuff. A whoop. And yeah. Can't buy shit. Can you buy the DLC, I wonder? Probably not. How do we get to the page with the DLC? Oh yeah, it's not even gonna show probably. Content language per nah, yeah, I think it's just because it's not available. 2 new servers for the DLC. Yep, they're gonna close them again. The usual. The usual. Yeah, I can open it. Well, I mean, I can try through the search. Yeah, just can't open it here. Like, I didn't switch the region of my old account, which I'm gonna keep anyways. It's just like a hassle switching it, then you move somewhere else, switching again. Like, I gotta keep this one, the old one, and then I just make a new account or something for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see it. Yeah, can't even buy it here now. I totally ain't buying it all from the get-go on the new account. I guess $7 is not too bad, but still. That's actually quite a lot. Welcome. Dope. That's like... It's like a nice chunky sausage. Fuck that. I prefer sausage. Especially since we already have New World, then. Maybe one day. I feel like it's a bit too fast for them. Like last year, they managed to actually like get, you know, a real good restart. Get the hype back. I think they should just kind of like maybe make another like free big expansion. Or just wait longer, like couple of years, and then like, you know, like actually big expansion. Maybe then. But like after a year, like every year getting a hype wave is a little too exhausting for the game, I feel, and for the players, so. True, so true. Mount's gonna be added to the main game. I mean, I don't know how many people will buy, like how it will even work. Like if you didn't buy the expansion, you just don't get the Mount. It's just weird, dude. And we can't get to the areas that are an expansion. That's weird too. I don't know. That's PP again. And there's probably gonna be quite a bit of people who didn't buy the expansion with these prices. Nice next gen, nice. Sounds good, sounds good. Same in Guild Wars 2, alright. Or they needed to decrease the price by a lot. Like make it like $10 or something, that's fine. Alright, next gen already. Enjoy, man, enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Like, I feel 30 is too much. 30 is too much, especially since apparently it's not even that crazy, and game doesn't really have that, like, much of a good credit still. Even though, like, last year relaunch, like, the event was good, but still I think they are a little behind on the rep there, you know. And I think they need to still work on that more. But I also can see that they probably kind of need to start, you know, making some more money. Because basically, like, for 2 years they weren't making any, except for, like, some skins and stuff that I don't know if even a lot of people are buying. And last year's update, big update and everything was absolutely, like, zero profit for them, because it was all free. And game is buy to play, so everyone already mostly had the game. Maybe some new, fresh purchases, but still not much, probably. I guess we just wait for a year, and next year they do like another like super event and give like a big discount for the expansion. Then maybe it will be kind of worth it. There will be a mood for it and a hype around it. Maybe we can. Wildcard football. What is this? Football American. Let's see. They got the explanation there. Insane super foodie there, right? ESO yearly expansion is $40, alright. I mean, I feel like ESO odds more though, no? That's still too much. That's still too much. You have subscription also, right? That kind of like can at least let you like play for a bit without buying it, and then later you can just like go in and buy it on discount, for example. Can't you? Some insane gaming there. Maybe actually kind of fun though, I guess. Without DLCs not bored to death. How so? How so? I see, remote, I see. I see how it is then. Well, I guess ESO managed already to build the decent... it's definitely more than a New World, is it actually? ESO without subscription is paid, I see. A window. I guess ESO already built up a really good, you know, loyal community and audience for that then. To tolerate that stuff. New World did not. Yes, Hisoka, I see. Harvest Island, then. Horror farming simulator. Damn, son. Pray the gods never ask questions. Enjoy blissful farming days and don't wander off too far from the comfort of your home. Let's see. Took some dink take on some start doing, I guess. Alright. Failed games this year due to how crazy busy it was. I don't think it's crazy busy. It's just because a lot of them just had really shit starts. I don't think there was a lot of failed ones. Like, the only really, like, failed games were, like, Golem, I guess, or something. Like, what else, like, failed, you know, literally? I think even those, like, something like, I don't know, like the Jedi Survivor that initially got, like, a lot of shit because of how it was running. I think even they, in the end, did it kind of good. Well, not talking about, like, you know, what was the name? The live service stuff, for example. A giga generic name, yeah. Yes, Hilton, I see. Subscription is the only viable option. Paid stuff overpriced. Alright. God, the first night just got risky and not even in the region. Damn, son. Yeah, that does sound kind of lazy indeed, huh? That's some dank stuff on the... That's some dank take on the genre, though. I like that. Kind of the same old Stardew-ish stuff, but nope, not exactly. No, you did an ESO. That's what I probably also gonna do. Just do the Morrowind. The sales were harsh this year? Was it really? Oh, was it really, though? I think there was a lot of sales on many things. I think there was a lot of big bangers this year. In terms of sales. The only ones that did kind of like fail, I guess, were also... Actually, it was even this year already at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. What else did we even have? No, I don't think there was like a lot of failures. I don't actually think so. Well, I mean, obviously, except for like... I already like even like can't really like remember when was something. Like Gotham Knights, you know, like the Redfall, for example. Yeah, sure. Those for sure. But outside of that, outside of like the failed... Mostly failed stuff was live services. Like the Mecha one was a failure. Well... I mean, they're still kind of trying to pump it. Maybe it's not gonna be. We'll see. But yeah, like the Redfall and stuff. Forspoken. Forspoken, yeah. Forspoken probably. No, the Forspoken for me kind of like in the same line with like Redfall and Gotham Knights, to be honest. Like, you know, that was already kind of doomed to be not very good. From the beginning, that we knew. But that we kind of already knew. Other than that, like big AAA releases mostly were kind of fine though, I think. And those that kind of did start not very well, I think they still did kind of okay. Still a bunch of sales. With Jedi Survivor and everything. What else did we have with kind of like bad performance on start? I mean, pretty much everything this year was with bad performance on start. I don't think it was that bad in the end. The Zoomer Shooter flopped. Zoomer Shooter actually is a kind of interesting one because it was like it actually like was kind of okay, received fine in terms of reviews and stuff, but yeah, that one seemingly didn't really make much. Yes, Isok, I see. The Zoomer Shooter, the Immortals of Avium. I see. I just need to wait some more. Immortals of Avium was a weird one. Well, I mean, it kind of did seem weird in general from the trailers even, and then it ended up being actually good reviews, but yeah, just didn't do that well. And that actually was out in like one of the least packed months, and it still didn't go that well. So I don't think it's because of the year is busy. I don't really think so. Don't think so. I think the reason is mainly like because it was just way too much really shittily optimized games, and it's still going, man. It's not even over yet. Ceased when I say. And not to mention, obviously, the prices are ridiculous now for AAA projects, so people do be kind of preferring probably to pick things that are like guaranteed big ones, you know, guaranteed hits. Because when you need to fork out that much money, you already become a little more picky there. At the front. Not a survival. Survival open world crafting shooter. That's on another one. And another one. And that one's gonna be popping off like crazy. Cruelty Squad tier ugly, damn. Cruelty Squad is a different, you know, it's a different story. It's not ugly, man. It's psychedelic. That's psychedelic art. One, yeah, and then you need to buy them also for 80 bucks. You know how Alan Wake will do. We'll see about that one. Alan Wake is like a bit of a niche thing, I feel. They did try to kind of market it well though, so we'll see. See Alan Wake doing good. Well, it was same kind of with Control, really, right? Like Control is a good game, but like wasn't super crazy successful. In the end, though, in the long run, it did work pretty well. But the start was like, it was actually, I think it was pretty much when like the World of Warcraft Classic was starting, if I remember correct. And everyone was just there watching that instead of watching Control or something. And everyone was Omega Luling Control first, and then after some time people already kind of started to realize that it was actually, you know, like not bad, just people watching other stuff, not because the game is bad, but because people were just doing other shit. A resort simulator. Manager of a hotel in idyllic location. This like banner kind of like somewhat like looks, you know, like it might be one of those like 3D porn games or something. I'm not sure about that one. With Alan Wake 2 it's easier. I mean, could be. The thing is like Alan Wake like 1 was very niche. And even in that niche, people didn't really like it that crazy much. Like, for all, you know, like, how many horror games, how he enjoys horror games and how much, like, you know, complete lethal tier horror games he played, and he, like, barely could finish Alan Wake. Well, he didn't even for a while. I think he flushed it multiple times even, until he finally was done with it. So, like, it's kind of like the niche it aims. Not really, like, you know, probably super excited about it, and the rest of the people probably don't really care about it too much, but I mean, we'll see. Now, combat I didn't like in Control. Like, yeah, it gets really annoying fast. It was story, it was really good side quests and stuff. Like, the atmosphere was alright. Like, that I liked. Combat was, Wake 2 is more survival horror, could attract more people. I mean, it could be the same as like with the Lords of the Fallen, as we were talking earlier, right? They used maybe not very successful franchise, but franchise that people, you know about. And, you know, those who didn't know about it, they don't know how bad it was or something. It was bad, but, you know, not super good. Mid. So then people who kind of hear about it, and they didn't hear about it before, they think that, you know, that might be a big deal, right? Everyone's talking about it, so it might be a big deal. So I guess we'll check it out then. So we'll see, I guess. We'll see. And they connected it to Control, for example, universe. So, like, I actually, like, would be even, like, interested to try. But we'll see. We'll see. If I'm not getting it, then I'm not even bothering with that, you know. Let's put it that way. Hey, Broom, Dialo. How we doing, man? Some ding card stuff. Card game mechanics check, real-time battles check, silly humor check. If this isn't the game of your dreams, I don't know what is. Also have hidden memes everywhere. A lol. Developer, your mom's HP. Alright. This guy's got my attention. It's the real time too, alright. That looks a little too much though, we'll see. That needs some demos for... there's a demo actually. We'll see. Are they part of the next fist? Guess not. Try primitive builder. Don't want to play 40 IPs to get the whole story. I mean, true. That I do agree with you. A tribe from Playway. That one actually we saw before. That looked kind of like it might be alright. Even though it's Playway again and everything, but could be alrighty. Actually could be alrighty. Star Trek Infinite. Oh yeah, it's the Paradox one, alright. Grand Strategy. Star Trek Grand Strategy. Let's see how that one will go. Deluxe editions and stuff already. My favorite. My favorite. But you're not really into Star Trek though, so I guess that might be not exactly my jam, so I don't know shit about it. Salt Sea Chronicles. Who that be? Die Gute Fabrik. Kidnapped captain, a stolen ship. Leads neck, that's up to you. Story-driven adventure game. I think we saw this one on like one of the show. Oh yeah, I remember. Remember now. Yeah, more kind of like the narrative stuff there. A rail grade. More automation there, I see. Train resource management game. Did need to put the train emoji there too. Fact Vast Factory. Or is it like the railroad emoji, city emoji? Come on, man. Chain emoji. And some emoji for economy and stuff too, you know. Well, only 2 emojis. They could do better. Yeah, now that also Paradox is making their own Factorio-like, then you know the genre is already like going ham there. Why emojis even allowed? I think that was actually removed in the rules. Or maybe it's only for the titles of the games, not for descriptions, but I think there was some change there. I think they did change some of the rules around that. Alright, let's see what's in the discovery. And get to the news. I can check real quick also GOG and stuff. Waldmender. Saw that one. Saw that one last week, I think. Train Sim World. Damn son. Mixed. Oh, damn son. Alright, that already starts off real well there. 26th of September 23. Already, holy shit. And they like out of early access or something? What? The fuck was that? Nothing special, too expensive. Dirty Train Sim World 3, but with a small bit of extra DLC that for no reason is locked this game. Oh, so they basically just made like a new part, got all the DLCs in the new part instantly, and even locked some of the DLCs only for new part. So people who have the previous one with all the DLCs, do they need to like buy it all again now because some of the new DLCs are not compatible with the third one? Guys, Train World 3. Oh yeah, could be. Could be. That could be, okay, so you don't need to rebuy them again. Alright. That's at least good. If you invested like, you know, $750 in like the proper prices, that probably way more. You know. And buy the next part of the game, then at least you get your shit back. That's already better than Electronic Arts, really. Underground Blossom, saw that one last week. The Rusty Lake one. A Witch Spring or... You see some like the weeb shit about like some like witches or some other like, you know, waifu materials. You already kind of like, you know, expect there's gonna be some porn shit there. So you don't know. Should you even watch that or something? There's some insane reviews on this one too. RPG combining elements of collecting, simulation, and battling. Joy of training a young witch and accompany her in a grand adventure. Yeah, there are some witch trainers there. They are a bit different. They be trained a little different way there. Awesome game, just finish it. OMG, it's so good. Insane, don't miss it, truly a hidden gem. That's why I made a separate account just to play that. Nice, only one review though, alright. I think it used to say like amount of games on the account or something. Maybe this is still, you know, going all the way just to put the review there. The dedication, man. Weebs are something. Weebs are quite something. The dick's enormous, indeed. True, Kobe, yeah. Let's take a Kuda again, so that. Pizza Possum. That one's going well too, I guess. Hey, Pentropi, hello. Yeah, I think all the reviews I did were pretty much for like when we did like some Steam achievement setting, challenge, whatever thingy. For like the free cards or some other stuff. I think so. That's why I have a few. Whoa, mostly negative there. What the fuck? Mobile Suit Gundam. Alright, let's see. Took me some time to read it there. Holy shit. Not a Bandai classic, yeah. Free-to-play team battle action game. Is it the one that they kind of like already like closing service or something off? Or is it a different one? Another classic there. Pay to win trash bin, alright. The fucking reviews though, dude. Pay to win trash bin. The guy from the banner that destroys the lobby like pigs. Controls like a sack of shit. Not sure how to translate Strate though. Kinda hard. Kinda hard. When the player gets 6 disconnects until you get into the lobby. And of course, you're not gonna farm anything for the gacha. So they got the gacha into this shit here. Alright, let's see. Overwatch still a worst rated game on Steam? Nah, I think actually who was that who managed to defeat Overwatch in being the worst? I don't remember. Was it NBA or someone else? See, Overwatch is not the worst rated anymore. Unless someone already fixed that too again. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, NBA in the end. Oh, it's now Overwatch again. Oh, damn, son. They couldn't handle it. They needed that W. Maybe Diablo 4 soon. Diablo 4 not gonna be because they need to buy it to leave a review, so nope. That ain't gonna have. That would be quite dedication. If people would be spending like $70 to just shit on the game, then yeah, then they can shit on my game. I can even publish it very fast. And just give me like a couple of hundreds people to shit on my game for $70. I'll take the negative reviews. A Redfall on 17th, damn son. Bodycam. Ultra-realistic multiplayer first-person shooter game. Wait, wasn't there... What was the name of another one? That wasn't Bodycam, I think, right? More next-gen stuff going. Not Unreal Engine 5. Buy trash and refunded? I guess it could do it that way, true. If the Battle.net purchase could be transferred over, yeah, then it would be a lot, probably. Then it could be on record, yeah, on record, true. So gonna get a bunch of them, similar to Cruelty Squad. That's an interesting one to compare it to. First Descendant. Let's see how that one will go. Underestimate the dedication of Mad Nerds. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we will see some of that. The buy and then refund. The shit on it and refund. We'll see if people are that dedicated. Relic Hunter's Legend. That's the one with the epic trailer, and I still have no idea what the game is about. And I'm totally not buying it from the trailer. Oh, now they got the gameplay, alright. They got some at least. But they got some at least. The Suicide Squad, oh yeah, we'll see about that one. We'll see if another rework will actually do something with it. A mixed Gearbox Publishing. Close to kind of mostly positive though. Forced alone story missions. Game encourages you to play with others, but very often forces you party to split up. Okay. This is kind of when you actually a friend haver, but the game is making you to do the solo stuff. Shaken by SMH. Ship Graveyard 2. Oh, he's already out. Yeah, that was fast, alright. Yeah, the first one had shit reviews, so, well, not the best ones. So let's just make a second one. Why not? In a year or something. Farm the monies. Alright, check out his stores real quick and get the news. And always like Korea. A sci-fi sale. What do you think, memes? Tomb Raider Game of the Year, $4. Take it. State Alon's the Overlord on GOG for $1.50. Overlord 2. Phantom Liberty out now. That we gonna play soon. First probably Lords of the Fallen. Then we get to it. Let's see, I will actually think about it. Maybe I should do Starfield first, but I still have the Game Pass. I should have it until December, but yeah, we'll see. I'll need to think about it. Where the porn games at? Probably somewhere around the sales as usual. Though is around there somewhere, no? Not this time. Not this time. Uden Chronicle, €100. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Always the heroes. I approve. I approve. here's the Overlord 2. Steam World Heist for less than $1 already. Got the Starfield existed, I see. Fabulous Fear Machine on GOG also. Nice, nice. Some good stuff, some good stuff. Got upcoming. I got the Christie still. The Ghost Runner soon. Cigars of the Pharaoh. That's on Tintin Reporter. Sees the USA. No dog, the old bimbo look them, son, alright. The triangle boobs. Come on, man. That's the only real one. The only real way to do it. The brutal edition for 30. Which one was the brutal? Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, that's quite an addition to... But even deluxe edition is not that expensive. It's the first game and some other stuff probably. Oh, 48 hours early access. Oh yeah, my favorite, dude. Ghost Runner base 2 base game plus Katanas deluxe pack, brutal pack, got the motorcycle and some other skins. And the season pass, $20 value, dude. Why did you not put value on these two? Like, this all is like $100 value, bro, and you getting that only for 60, and with the 48 hours early access. The value, man. Quick, buy it. Insane deal, man. $20 season passes too nowadays. Like, dude, what the fuck with that? Like 15 already felt kind of like you get like $15 season pass to get like 2 DLCs, $10 each, right? So like $5 save or whatever. Nowadays DLCs are like $15 already. Season pass is like 20 or more. Or like, bruh, come on. Only $30. Yeah, that's what I call the value, man. Baldur's Gate for 30, that's the value. That's something I can get behind. Circus of value, yeah. Alright, let's see the Yibin. Real quick. What's up there? Lords of the Fallen Fog. Glorious $60. No regional, I assume, then. For the Lords of the Fallen. Fort Solis kick. Godlike burger for free. That one I think was kind of nice. Was out not that long ago, I think, too. For free. Why not? Epic even believe in regional pricing? Yeah. Epic is actually like the only store, like if you... From Russia, it's the only store where you can actually buy from. With your cards and stuff, no problems. Some games are locked out though, of course, too, but at least you can buy stuff. And the regional pricing is there. So they do, like, Cyberpunk is $15. Normally it's like more, right? Was it 30 or something? It's just that some publishers now anymore don't believe in regional pricing. That's a different story. That's a different story. A Mirage for 60, or no, for 50 even. Witchfire. Kind of want to try Witchfire, but already so much stuff to play. Some UI elements I want to say. Return to Moria, yeah, and that too. And that too. Wolf of Bogus 2, damn son, still coming soon. We need some layoffs there too now. Treasure of the Giantess. Let's see. Seems like potentially some dank shit. Maybe wait the dank. Battlefield 2042 Season 6 update. Poog. Halcyon 6's massive update turned it into sci-fi gem. Shadow Mod Remastered. A violent playground like Rage 2. Damn, son. Oh, do you remember that one? Do you remember that one all of a sudden? Stories, yeah. Alright, let's get to the news. And announcements. Let's go. Whoop. Let's see, Steve, I say. Worms and the Dreadge publisher Team 17 is the latest to be hit by layoffs. And another one. And another one. Eliminate about 50 positions from the company. Majority of those positions will be in publishers' QA department. So QA from almost every studio is disappearing. So in the year when we get all these like fucking shit releases with the trash optimization and a bunch of issues, everyone is laying off QA. Like, dude. Will we get even worse stuff next year or something? Like, come on, dude. You know, the thing is they're all gonna be outsourcing stuff. The usual. The usual. So that's another sign of if you want to get your... You're like, you know, leg in the door of some game development before you could start with QA. Nowadays, there's like no QA anymore. So, you know. At least it's the publisher, not the actual devs from Dreadge. True. That's true. In addition to members of QA team, Team 17 CEO Michael Patterson will also be stepping down. Stands in sharp contrast to many other recent layoffs where executives had been exempt from cost-cutting measures. In response to the reports concerning the departure of Michael Patterson from Team 17, we can confirm we have amicably parted ways with Michael. We can also confirm that we have sadly entered into a period of consultation today with Team 17 Digital, with Astragon and Story Toys remaining unaffected by the restructuring plans. So they even cut the CEO. Interesting, alright. Not false, Dave, not false actually, yeah. That is not false. Yeah, this week basically like layoffs galore. Naughty Dog reportedly lays off at least 25 with Last of Us multiplayer game on ice. So they finally also starting to smell something, that maybe the live service is not the way. Laid off at least 25 developers, cutting their contracts short. Layoffs reportedly began last week according to two of Kotaku's sources in various departments from art to production were hit, so not QA this time. Majority of those laid off were in Naughty Dog's quality assurance testing department. Okay, another one. 25 contract developers laid off are part of downsizing at this studio. But Kotaku reports that full-time staff do not appear to be affected. Publication sources say severance is not being offered to those laid off, and those affected, as well as those still working, are being pressured to keep the news quiet. Damn, son. Kotaku says the contracts of those affected won't be officially cut until the end of October, and those hit are expected to work through the month. Given Ford reached to PlayStation to ask for comment or statement. Publication says one of its sources says Naughty Dog is in development. Last of Us multiplayer game is not completely cancelled, but is basically on ice at this point. What a twist! What a twist! Then replace the CEO with AI. True. Caesar Quack, I see. The pain, the pain. Don't you need, like, nowadays, especially, like, for QA to learn, like, a whole bunch of shit, really? Like, it's not, you know, as basic as it used to be or something. There's a whole, like, methodology and everything for that now. Like, it's not something you just kind of, like, put some random dude in. And, you know, just play the game and say what's broken. Yes, Bungie actually said the Naughty Dog stuff is garbage. And now it's completely on ice also, after all the layoffs. Charge them extra for early access, yeah. True. Batman Arkham Trilogy Switch release delayed to December, so I guess they saw how Mortal Kombat performed and how it looked on Switch and decided to delay it. Considering it's also Warner Brothers, right? So I guess they know now. Potentially sensitive content then, by the way, alright. So this one is now on delay too for the Switch. What if it's gonna be like the cloud one or something? No, this probably might be actually the full one. Seems like it, at least. It looks amazing on Switch, true. Nintendo 3DS and Wii U online functionality ending next April. April 2024. Ending service for Nintendo 3DS and Wii U software. Thank you very much for your continued support of our products. It's like, how much was it? On Twitter someone posted. It's like 76 million of 3DS users in shambles. And 76 millions combined the 3DS and Wii U users in shambles too. Basically. It's the best way to play Splatoon, I say. You beat him up on the controller, I say. The cheats, the cheats. Gothic Metroidvania Lost Fate gets November release date. New gameplay trailer. It has a demo, so we're not going to be watching the gameplay trailer because we're just going to play it next week. So, well, that will do. Going to be out in November. So it's some more Souls-likes. The 2D ones. I will play that. I will check that one. Like on Tuesday or something. We can do that. No, not you. The Lies of P-like, yeah. The Blasphemous-like. French police arrest 5 former Ubisoft executives after sexual assault harassment investigation. It's not all the memes anymore. Shit got serious. Former Chief Creative Officer Serge Hascoe, a former Vice President of Editorial and Creative Services Tommy Francois. Publication learned of these arrests after French newspaper Libération reported that 3 former Ubisoft executives were arrested yesterday, with 2 more arrested today. So they didn't just quit, they actually gonna get some punishment there. Francois, Sharaf Ismail, Maxime Belland were fired, others voluntarily stepping down. The report revealed many Ubisoft employees were unhappy with how leadership at the company handled its Me Too moment. 25% of employees at the company witnessed or experienced first-hand misconduct at work. So clean up their house and promise that things would get better. Well, I mean, that's actually still the old story, though. But that's good to know that actually shit went serious there. So it's not like, you know, oh, we got like some sort of like arbitration and we ourselves decide that everyone's clean. So they're gonna keep working, or maybe like we're gonna lay them off, whatever. But they still gonna be there somewhere. This time they actually gonna get a hit by that. Plaintiff's lawyer Ahmad Bakers told Liberacion that the case goes beyond individual behavior and reveals systemic sexual violence. So they actually gonna get fucked for that. They have no knowledge. Well, they have no knowledge of what has been shared at the court. At the court. Yeah, I mean, they admitted that shit was happening and stuff. They got, like, what was that? Like, some sort of, like, lectures or something on proper workplace behavior for some people. They created, you know, the vision that they're doing something. But police was still actually involved in stuff. That's good. As long as they're the people gonna start, you know, getting actual repercussions, you know. Like, mostly nowadays, everyone just fucks around. Kinda, literally, sometimes, I guess. And they never find out, you know. Now they started finding out. Yeah, I mean, that stuff is not, like, doing that fast, for sure. Like, few years. It's just he said, she said. But at least there are, you know, investigations into that. So, and that are actually leading to something. That's good. That will make others also think, you know, twice. Like, should they, you know, touch some secretary in a way they probably shouldn't, or in general they probably shouldn't, overall. And they were in the wrong? Yeah, I mean, everyone, I mean, that already, even back then, everyone knew that they were in the wrong, and they admitted that. And now they're getting some repercussions, which is good. Rockstar adds 60 FPS support to Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare to PS5. And the Red Dead Redemption 2 still doesn't have the support of 60 FPS, I think, so... Unlucky. Unlucky. So they got even 60 FPS port. It's not the 75% discount support, damn son. That's the important feature indeed, eh? Sacred act of every CEO. But that's like, ironically, some people consider that kind of like, you know, like the part of like the normal, you know. Like if they don't sleep with their like secretary or something, that's like, yo bro, what's wrong with you, man? Are you not the actual CEO or something? A live-action Cyberpunk project is in the works. So they are going with anonymous content. Media company known for its work on shows like Mr. Robot and films like The Revenant. Project will be produced by Gareth Campbell, David Levine, Ryan Schwartz, Bart Doris, and Charlie Scully, who will develop the project in close collaboration with Cyberpunk 2077 creative team. That said, this is still in the earliest stages, still no screenwriter attached to the project. The Cyberpunk 77 universe or in general Cyberpunk 77? I guess they didn't say anything much about it yet. I kind of like I would kind of like more, you know, like the animated stuff. Like Edge Runners was good and everything. But like the full live movie, we'll see. Yeah, you'll need a lot of budget for that and everything. It should be like some dang stuff going. Animated was alright. Live action Edge Runner? That kind of make no sense really though. Would also kind of be really probably complicated to do. That's why like the animated is actually better, because all those like, you know, hilarious augmentations and stuff are like kind of way easier to portray, I guess. And for the live movie, you will need to kind of like get like a lot of also like 3D and stuff going and shit, and that's gonna be a budgets and potentially kind of looking weird, eh? First DLC for Dread Gear, The Pale Reach, surfaces this November. We'll see. Include 1 to 3 hours of content, accessible at any point during a playthrough of the game. 11 more fish and crab species to the world. Nice. Allow you to craft a ship add-on to break through small icebergs in the water. Other ice blocks to extend the shelf life of some of your catches. We'll see, we'll see. If I get my hands on it, I would love to play it. See, so okay, see, the first episodes were garbo. Like, the second half shit gets, like, insane. And the last episode's like, what the fuck, dude? It just goes, you know, like, exponential there. Cyberpunk animated by OG95 Ghost in the Shell pieces. I think they can do that. And you'll see, we'll see. Telltale Games confirms layoffs. In development, games remain in production. Gaming layoffs. News Telltale laid most of us off early September. Status of The Wolf Among Us 2, I can say, NDA. Games industry must unionize. Yeah, people should. Telltale Part 2 Electric Boogaloo also didn't work. So far, not going that well. Like the... what's the name? The one they made recently. The Expanse. I think that one wasn't that super well received. I feel like everything is gonna be just like hanging on the Wolf Among Us, basically. Like, if that will succeed, they probably gonna be fine. If not, that if even that fails, then they probably gonna be closed again, I have a feeling. Big Pog. A new Redfall update finally brings performance mode, stealth takedowns and more. Damn son. It's time to play some Redfall, man. Look at the updates. Insane. It's alive. Pete Hines didn't lie. They're gonna keep it alive for the time being. It looks like it. 2 people really excited. I think it was 4. I think it was 4, actually. Shit, Zach back. Welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Is it your birthday, actually? Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, sir. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you'll have a nice birthday. You mean the subscription anniversary? I see, I see. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, sir. The sub birthday then. Alright, alright. That works, that works. Hey, double the expectations. Yeah, I think it was 4. I think recently was actually reported they had like 4 people. But I mean, it's on Steam. And it's on Game Pass. So I'm pretty sure there's maybe like a couple of thousands of people playing on Game Pass. Especially like maybe on Xbox. Maybe on Series S also, right? When like there's not that much to play. And Fallout 76 already got old. And they maybe play some Redfall there. EA Sports FC 24 is the UK's second biggest retail launch of 2023. Publisher's first post-FIFA title sells 30% fewer physical copies than last year, but shows improvement on Switch. So it actually went kinda alright, I guess. Transition from the FIFA license to their own shit kinda didn't really hit them that much. Impressive, impressive. Thought it'll be kinda worse. Yeah, I think FIFA was how much was it? 120 or 140 million they were asking for license, and then they wanted more. So EA said nope and just made it their own shit. And apparently it actually kind of did work for them, seemingly. So I guess it wasn't too bad for them. A fail better, Alexis Kennedy settled their disputes. Fallen London Studio says the pair have reached a mutually agreeable settlement of problems going back years. Failbetter and his co-founder and former CEO Alexis Kennedy have settled their long-standing grievances, Fallen London Studio announced on social media today. Pleased to have reached a mutually agreeable settlement of all their disputes, and by such settlement have drawn a line under the long-standing disagreements. Failbetter and Alexis Kennedy are excited to return their full attention to making games that people love. Yeah, Kennedy left studio in 2016 and went on to co-found the Weather Factory. That's the guys who made the Book of Hours and the Cultist Simulator and everything. So that's good. Yeah, they had like legal ownership of Failbetter Studio and everything going there. The Sunless Sea and everything also they worked on. Then they parted ways and made Cultist Sim and everything. I think they should be kind of doing fine on their own now without the previous company really. At least the games they're making are good. Monster Hunter now amasses $14 billion in player spending. Niantic location-based game hits the revenue figure weeks after launching. So are they finally getting a successful Pokemon Go ripoff after which one? The Witcher one and Harry Potter one got closed, I think. Seems like this one actually kind of going somewhere. It seems this one is going for now. Mobile title earnings were from iOS market, brought 12 billion from there. Google Play's player spending was 2 billion. I mean, a little more exquisite audience, you know. They ain't playing that shit, I guess. Makes sense. Same day as Pokemon Go, yeah. But they tried with other games too, and it didn't really work. I guess with some other games, I think Harry Potter was also Niantic. Was Witcher 1, The Wild Hunt or whatever also Niantic, or it was someone else? That I don't remember actually. Alright, and more. Struggling in pain. Witcher was someone else, okay, I see. Sleep entropy. Puny Human shutting down after client refused to send payments. 16-year-old studio helped the co-develop Callisto Protocol. Well, that's the thing that kills studios. Bard's Tale 4 and more. Bard's Tale 4 also wasn't that super expensive. Super expensive too, I guess. Super successful. The 16 years of operation. So who didn't pay? Several months of necessary silence on the topic have announced unplanned layoffs from earlier this year, and that will continue as we seek to minimize all our future video game development efforts. Taking Puny Human from a full-time staff of 20 hard-working individuals in 2023 to zero is heartbreaking and difficult to reveal to our communities, advocates and friends. Unfortunately, client refused the previously agreed-upon payments, which deprived us of the cash flow to fully pitch our in-progress title and triggered successive failures in our operating income. Take full responsibility for not sufficiently preparing for this outcome. I mean, now, how can you prepare for someone, you know, just not fucking paying you? You know. Sure, you can have some financial security, I guess, to have in place, but still, for 20 people, it's quite a security there. How about sue the shit out of them, though? Especially since if it was Callisto, for example, and, you know, that's Krafton. I'm pretty sure Krafton has a shitload of money. Not committing resources before having assurance. Well, I mean, if it was the name Callisto Protocol, it's been a while already. Like, they should get paid for that. It's been a while already since it's out. Since it failed, you know. previously agreed upon payments and stuff. I just assumed that everything was fine, but then it just failed. So the game, so they just stopped paying them. And before they were, I assume because game is out for a while, you know, kinda. So a Barstow the Dungeon Crawler one, yeah. It's a nice one. Music is especially good, but like I kickstarted that one even. But like when it was out, it was very buggy. And when I played on stream actually, and when like I lost like a couple of hours of progress because of something like that, I was just alright, fine enough. Legally something they can get, yeah, unless maybe there's like the bankruptcy or something for the ones who are supposed to pay. Maybe they're going through the court, and you know, that's the court, so time, and they need to pay salary to people already, right? So they just kind of put everything on the freeze, I guess, until they get paid, I assume. Yeah, they take years. There's also like this like little thing is like, you know, they didn't refuse to pay you, they just can't right now, so you just need to wait. Callisto Protocol, Barstow 4, Tribes of Midgard, Trover Saves the Universe. I think Tribes of Midgard doing kind of okay. Barstow was a while ago. So yeah, I assume that's Callisto Protocol. Which again, yeah, like the Krafton has a shitload of money though, I'm pretty sure. But that's probably not them, they were just publisher, right? They would give money to developer, and developer was getting all the sub-studios. And developer, did they actually like in the end, then I think only the CEO and stuff quit, but then some layoffs, but studio I think is still alive though. Hatoful boyfriend dev accuses Epic of unpaid royalties. Hatamoa says company hasn't paid for sales of avian dating sim over the past 2 years. Dev son. Hatamoa posted condolences on social media for the lovely talented people from the studio, adding that Epic has not paid royalties on the game since it acquired Mediatonic in 2021. A day after Moa went public, Epic Games Publishing responded to say, "We are looking into this and team will be reaching out to you directly." Originally released in Japan in 2011, but Mediatonic and Devolver Digital remade it for international audience in 2014 and brought it to mobile and PlayStation platforms as well. Moa said those versions of the games had to be pulled from storefronts after Epic acquired Mediatonic in 2021, though it remains available on Steam where it is published by Epic Games. Moa said it wouldn't be worth filing suit over the missing royalties as the money in question wouldn't justify the cost or effort of legal action. Don't worry, I'm totally fine, Moa. That I just wish I had been strong and influential enough to support all the nice people from Mediatonic. They've been always nice to me and Hatoful. Doing money-wise in the past few weeks, I think they're just pretending. They're probably not doing as good as they were doing before with like the insane Fortnite bucks there, but you know, the V-bucks. But I'm pretty sure they're still okay there. And another one, which makes another round of layoffs. Latest cuts limited to customer support. Oh man, the customer support was like, yeah, they could afford cutting something there because you already get none, dude. A single fucking email from the partner support and everything since March 2022, by the way. Where did those go? I think those already were cut long ago, probably. I assume. It relies more on outsourcing. Cuts were significantly smaller than March round, which included more than 400 people. Stores familiar with the situation told Game Industry Biz that today's layoffs were limited to customer experience organization as the company shifts to rely more on outsourcing vendors to fulfill those roles. So nowadays, basically everything is going to be full outsourced. So you're going to have like just the CEO, you know, like a fucking dragon sitting on this like pile of gold, basically. And just a bunch of mercenaries that they're going to be like throwing coins to, you know, to do stuff for them. That's pretty much looks like it's going to be there. Well, I guess not just the CEO, but like, you know, like a whole board of, you know, of the owners and everything. And investors going to be sitting there too with the CEO. And then whenever you want to, like, you know, decrease the expenses, you even cut someone, like unions, the fuck, dude? Just, like, you know, cancel the contract with outsourcer. Get out, dude. Bring another one if we need it. A March cut scheme is part of plans from parent company Amazon to reduce payroll by 9,000 employees. Uncertain economy in which we reside and the uncertainty that exists in the near future, we have chosen to be more streamlined in our costs and headcount. Brother. What is this? What is this? TV being an idiot with money? Yeah, that too. That too. Store never making even close to profit. I don't think they like even really like needed to start like I think making zero for them is good enough already. But they are pushing their tools, they are pushing their engine and everything. As long as they're making money back, that's already good enough. And they stopped doing exclusive contracts nowadays, pretty much, outside of like giving out some games for free. So I don't think they actually like spend much on that. I really doubt it. Initially, for sure. But I think actually looking at like how much Game Pass, for example, paid, which last week we actually were checking how much Game Pass was paying to the games. I'm pretty sure the ones that they give away for free there, they don't really pay that much there. I doubt it. I doubt they spend much. Maybe like once a year or something when they give away something big. But even that already not really like... What was the big one recently? Like Death Stranding, I guess? That was the biggest one probably. So yeah, I don't think it cost them a lot of money. Like the storefront itself is like for the company with a lot of like server infrastructure and stuff, that's just kind of like spare change basically. That kind of server power. So the only thing they spend really nowadays is like some of those free games that they give away. So yeah, not really that crazy much they lose there, but they also don't really earn in other departments. I mean, it's not even like the Epic really thing. I think it's in general like the whole of the industry is like shrinking now. And maybe even not exactly shrinking, you know, de facto, but more like kind of like using the opportunity to, you know, like do some unpopular moves and decisions, covering themselves by, you know, the current uncertainty on the markets or something. Ding shuts down. A Boomerang X developer calling it quits after funding for the follow-up fails to materialize. Don't remember even hearing about that one really, so... 5-person team behind 2021 first-person shooter Boomerang X posted a note on social media yesterday announcing the disbanding of the team. Closing up shop, unfortunately we were not able to find funding for our next game and we are out of money. Not writing off the possibility of working on some small stuff together in the future, but for now we are all going our separate ways. Thanks to all the love you've shown to us over the years, and thanks for playing Boomerang X. IO Interloper. 6 years ago did not yet have a release window. Damn son. Yes, everyone's closing. Everyone's cutting the expenses. They get that article, actually. Where was it? Didn't I have that? No, I have one there. Okay, 1 second. We'll get there. We'll get there soon. Now there is this one too. And Morrowind crashing? I mean, that's normal. That's Bethesda, man. Why are you even surprised? Former BioWare employees sue for better severance after layoffs. 7 plaintiffs requesting fair pay plus damages for unreasonably poor treatment. Yeah, so they more cuts there too. ex-BioWare group, which has an average of 14 years at BioWare for each member. They offer significantly less than this amount, not the full value of benefits. Some of them tried to negotiate at BioWare, but the studio reportedly refused to increase its severance amounts. Now they're requesting a fair severance pay as well as punitive damages for unreasonable poor treatment by BioWare. In light of the numerous recent industry layoffs and the fact that BioWare's NDA prevent us from showing any of our recent work on Dragon Age Red Wolf in our portfolios, we are very concerned about the difficulty many of us will have finding work as the holiday season approaches. I'll remain supportive of the game we worked so hard on, and for our colleagues continuing that work, we're struggling to understand why BioWare is shortchanging us in this challenging time. I mean, are you really surprised? Are you really surprised and struggling to understand? We all know why, man. Welcome to Corpo World. Oh, finally, some good news too among all the layoffs. Blizzard to launch Warcraft Rumble in November. Serious newest fantasy strategy mobile game will be available worldwide. Oog. I guess it's like BlizzCon time. Usually it was November. I'm not sure when it is this year. Probably. Studio Size secures 7 million in seed funding. The Other Nice developer aims to use an investment to develop its second title. Well, Weebs in this market still farming the investments. Oh, leading the funding round was PUBG publisher Krafton. Ah, how about you paid the money to that studio that closed, brother? Yeah, so they made like this action game visual novel hybrid now that was out recently, and looks like, you know, looks like investors see the value in the Weeb shit. Hey, Portable, hello. How we doing? Yeah, there could be some beta there, Istvan. Yeah, that could be. They usually do some like beta testing on like Play Store and stuff for some time. Keyword Studios unionized Dragon Age QA team laid off. And another one. Affected employees file employment standards complaint due to studio offering minimal severance. And another one. So it's like, not as different guys already, I guess. Yeah, follows the news. It's already different dudes there. So Union even didn't really save. I mean, at least they can get the better severance and stuff, though, with the Union. Spent a year trying to bargain a fair first collective agreement before the shocking news that BioWare had cancelled the contract with Keyword Studios Edmonton, subsequently laying off on the unionized stuff. Wait, so they just like literally... Yeah, just like everyone who got the contract, they just kind of like removed all the studio from that. Nice, easy. Easy life, dude. Well, that's the thing, like they unionized not as a part of BioWare or something, they unionized as the part of the Keyword Studios, huh? So BioWare just like told them to fuck off, I guess. The unionized team were let go in late September after BioWare decided not to continue its contract in August. And that's exactly why all of these layoffs happen and why they all switching to having outsourcing and the subcontracts and stuff, right? Yeah, they don't care. Like, you unionized or something, we don't care. We're just gonna, like, not continue the contract with your studio. Like, you unionized inside the studio, right? But you're not unionized with us. We just hired your studio, so goodbye. That's why they all gonna be switching to this format. I just hope they're gonna get like somehow fucked over that at some point, and all those studios doing QA outsourcing will, you know, kind of fuck them somehow, like price-wise or something. But I also have a feeling there's gonna be like those studios like the one that was doing QA for the Cyberpunk from the investigation, right? Like some dudes who just gonna provide some like cheap shitty service. And everyone will just resort to that cheap, shitty service in the end. I see, so I see. Yeah, with like IT actually is kind of almost the same here, I think, most of the time. At least like I remember like all the time almost since I was studying for like the network, system administration and stuff, right? Like pretty much all the network dudes, pretty much all those companies, they are outsourced. Like everyone dealing with the network infrastructure, servers and everything is outsourced. Nice portable, nice. Sounds good. Sounds good. Cyberpunk 2077 moves 25 million copies. Phantom Liberty DLC sold 3 million units since its September 25th launch. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Like, nothing super crazy, I would say. But solid. For the DLC and everything. 25 billion Cyberpunk and 3 million DLC. Not too bad. Former Bungie HR manager sues studio for wrongful termination. Complaint alleges the employee was fired after handling an incident of possible racial bias at the company. And for that was fired. Manager had been investigating performance of an employee at the studio, a staffer who was the only black individual in a 50-person team. Developer said his current supervisor was racially discriminating against him. HR manager recommended that the employee's supervisor should work on diversity training, but the suit says the idea was met with hostility and denied, with people citing the supervisor's tenure and how highly regarded they were by other employees. You can like change one letter and that kinda fits then. Shortly after, it was suggested that the black staffer employment be terminated. The HR manager disapproved and said that this would be considered racial bias. She then sought advice from Bungie's Director of Equity of Inclusion, Dr. Courtney Benjamin. Doctor even. Given the circumstances, executive agreed not to fire the employee and suggested issuing him a written warning. So dude was like racially discriminated and they're gonna issue him a written warning. Like, I kind of try to imagine what will be the warning, you know, like, bro, can you stop, you know, being, you know, different race, you know, or something? What the fuck, man? Suit says HR manager supervisor allegedly became angry with her for bringing Benjamin into the situation. Oh, or I guess warning to the supervisor. All right, that makes more sense. Not to fire the employee, suggested issuing him a written warning. Yeah, it's just like, I guess don't fire the employee and issue the warning to supervisor, I guess. If it's actually a warning to the employee, like, yeah, that's exactly that. The large part of the industry will crash? No, I don't think so, really. I don't think it will crash or something. Well, I mean, you know, it's not gonna be the crash, you know, like, oh my god, it's insane, everything's gone. There will be some issues. There will be some issues with stuff. It's just gonna be like more like shifting of the priorities and stuff. Like it's gonna be like a lot of moving for people. Different companies in different fields. Like if there will be more demand still for like, well, there is still more demand, right? For developers, for example, then a lot of them. But the thing is, like, they don't even fire developers most of the time, right? They fire like marketing stuff, they fire QA stuff and everything. Well, actually QA also might. They might find the stuff. But the thing is, like here, for example, nowadays there is a shitload of QA. Like a lot of people went QA after they heard about, you know, those insane IT salaries and stuff. Everyone went to those, like, you know, courses online to become QA expert. And there is like a shitload of people who are going through those courses. See window, I see. I see, Steve, I see. Oh, alright, alright. Started as a performance stuff, alright. HR manager supervisor allegedly became angry with her for bringing Benjamin into the situation, gave her a written warning. Despite having excellent employee reviews beforehand, HR manager received a needs improvement performance rating within weeks, and her supervisor suggested she look for an exit from the studio. Not long after, her access to emails and Bungie's platform was cut off without explanation. Eventually, she was told that her job resignation was accepted despite not voluntarily resigning. Emails sent to the company's chief people officer, Holly Barbakovi, about the incident were reportedly not answered. Former HR manager was hired months after an AGN report in December 2021 said Bungie has tolerated sexism, racism, abusive bosses, and systemic discrimination. So not anything new for them, I guess. Not anything new. Yeah, portable, yeah. Well, I mean, that's like the lady exactly in question, and that's court, so court gonna decide. So it's not that just her, you know, venting on Twitter or something. That's a lawsuit already, so we'll see, I guess. We'll see, I guess. We'll see about that one. Alright, next. Nearly 6,800 current and former Sony employees' information exposed in a security breach. Entertainment firm is offering credit monitoring and identity restoration services to the affected. Identity restoration, damn son. Sounds cyberpunk, dude. So that actually did happen. Conducted by ransomware group took place from May 28 until May 30. Only the employees, yeah. Phil personally did, yeah. Oh yeah, there was another one also. Another ransomware breached its systems. Yeah, there was some data already being sold recently again. So that's kind of like someone is farming there, seems like. Epic Games to increase Unreal prices for non-game developers. New licensing model won't be unusually expensive or inexpensive. Let's see. Terms yet to be announced. So outside of game development, they're gonna increase the prices, alright. Will only be able to access Unreal Engine via a seat-based enterprise software licensing model. Okay, I see how it is. Okay. For Hollywood, basically, yeah. The Unity, we got this. Well, this at least a little more straightforward. And at least it doesn't affect games too, so that's good. That's something. It would work similarly to Maya and Photoshop. Alright. Disney finally gonna pay, yeah. Epic realized it was running into a financial problem that we had to solve quickly, according to Sweeney. Everyone in the company working to figure out how we are going to rebalance our priorities and retask the teams in order to serve all your needs. They did go ham with like layoffs and like letting some of the studios go even. CD Projekt spent over $120 million to save Cyberpunk 2077. Phantom Liberty DLC cost roughly $84 million to develop and market. How much was that? How much market was that though? The marketing. Invested $40 million in bringing Cyberpunk 2077 to next-gen consoles and to build the 2.0 update, which added a variety of improvements such as revamped game systems and UI. Phantom Liberty DLC cost roughly $84 million to make and promote, so total $124. As reported by CD Projekt, production expenditures reached $62.8 million, while global marketing campaign costs were approximately $21 million. They're marketing cheaper than development. That's new. That's new. In comparison, Kotaku reports that it costs $174 million to develop Cyberpunk prior to launch and $142 million in the marketing. Same amount in the marketing, almost. That already kinda seems like it. Seems realistic there. Yeah, sold the 3 million copies, yeah. Like she was fucked again, I was so stay. Baby, stay baby. Maybe that's development part since he's, you know, a character in the game already. Call of Duty games through 2027 already planned out, says Activision. Oh damn, Call of Duty every year. Like what else do you need even to plan there? We have games planned all the way through 27 for the things that we're working on. So Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. 4 times, yeah. Pretty much. We know it. Do it, portable, do it. Elon Musk becomes super successful streamer in 1 hour. Damn, what an amazing time we live in. One of the most successful streamers in the face of the earth. Yeah, when you own the platform and you can get everyone to watch your shit. 52 minutes, around 1.3 million concurrent viewers. The Giga 1/3 of the article, all over the place, man, all over the place. That was like actually better to browse that from the previous location. There was at least no ads there. Some nice shashlik there indeed. The new Ninja there, yeah. XQC record peak of 312,000. This Dr. Disrespect 363,000. Ninja hit 616,000. Well, I mean, if you take like Ibai, for example, with some of the events, that like with a few million, and then but just don't tell Musk about it, you know, otherwise he's gonna like force everyone on Twitter to watch his shit just to beat everyone then. Playing the Diablo 4 there. Let's see how it is. New streaming platform, POG. The Factual Life strategy, yep, exactly. Dr. Disrespect Studio shows gameplay of combat racing game. Damn, son. Another NFT game. Another one. The Midnight Ride. Playing Diablo 4 is automatically, yeah. So what is this gonna be about even? So just like the racing shooting stuff. I can see the frames there. Insane. Yeah, not sure about that one. Not sure about that one, dog. Some like free-to-play stuff, if only. And then again, maybe not even the best stuff there going on. Next Blizzard game coming to Steam is Diablo 4. Oh yeah, I can probably see it through the browser though. I can. There it is. Kick. So the season 2 will start on Steam already. Lol. October 17. Are they still pumping all the DLCs? What the fuck? Standard edition now gonna have this? Come on, dude. Oh, they get them for Diablo 3 and World of Warcraft. Let's see. Let's see. On 10th they will show how they will save the game, yeah. Can't you get it from the... I mean, it's in World of Warcraft and Diablo 3 though. Like in Diablo 4 you get like some garbage basically anyway. As usual. And the season probably also gonna be garbage. Maybe I'll play a little bit. We'll see with my friend. Maybe. Maybe. Big maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe a little bit. We'll try to finish it also real quick, but that's probably not going to be real quick, just like with the previous season. It wasn't long, but still. Took some time. Okay, I'd rather invest that time into something else. A Gothic 2 Complete Classic releases on Nintendo Switch on November 29th. There it is. Reach level 100 40% quicker now, I see. I mean, you don't even need level 100, to be honest. To finish. Like, I finished the season on 82, I think, or something. Can pre-order on THQ Nordic website, actually, already. Damn, son. Improvements. RPG Masterpiece found in Nintendo Switch. Tailor-made controls in the UI to enjoy. 100 thrilling missions on the different settings. The fuck? Detailed, lively game environment, alright. Individual characters, player determines the course of the story. Kind of like basically nothing new there. Night of the Raven add-on. Let's see. Sold out all physical editions in a day. Damn, son. The Gothic Endures, man. You're going ham. Cyberpunk 2077 sequel is in the conceptual design phase. Yeah, conceptual design level. Still gonna take a while. Going to work out in North America, Vancouver and Boston locations. Team leadership already there. Late in 2024, we're going to work with teams comprising several dozen people, while as a target, half of the developers are going to work out of northern US and the other half out of Poland. Yeah, maybe not exactly the sequel, yeah. They say more expansions? Nope. They done. I think they done and switching completely. What third person is, I see. A more RPG heavy, less cinematic? Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. For sure. Don't even know which person it will be. Yeah, so that's gonna be long concept stage then. Probably. Oh, man. Last of Us 2 Remastered seems to be coming. Bog. currently in development. Job description on the Naughty Dog developer's LinkedIn profile suggests that responsible for overseeing the production of all outsourced environment art assets, weapons, and interactive props for two iconic titles, Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us 2 Remastered. Reads the experience section. Another one, dude. Another one. Already. Already. Yeah, Kira. That was the PlayStation 4 games. Well, did it actually already even like PlayStation 5 time around that? I mean, still PlayStation 4 also, but yeah. Like, dude. Like, what? Like, it was already on PlayStation 5, like, fully, right? Like, why? It's not even the next generation yet. Maybe they're already preparing for the next generation, which is, when did they say is gonna be 28 or something? Maybe they're already trying to... I mean, it wouldn't take that long, though, to remaster. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile been pushed back to 2024. Son, insane Sadgia. Second delay the game suffered from. Didn't they like closed some Call of Duty on mobile stuff? I don't remember. Or was it something else? Like Apex Mobile got cancelled, I remember for sure. Squad-based CRPG Cyberpunk Shadowrun, true. True. And it's pretty good. Oh, we're gonna wrap it with this beauty. 1 month later, I've forgotten about Starfield. Damn, son. Just as hyped as anyone else in the weeks before Starfield release, as a tough position to be in, reporting the leaks. Enjoyed so much, went a weekend later and bought the Constellation Edition. Now just 1 month after Starfield was released, I'd basically forgotten about the game entirely and completed the story, felt absolutely no drive to jump into New Game Plus. At that point I completed all the side content too. All that was left was building outposts, playing around with ships and scanning planets. I'd imagine like complaining about that stuff when you played for a month actually. Like you enjoyed something for a month and then imagine there is nothing to do. More time I would like to admit in Fallout 76. The 200-hour playthrough. Yeah, I'm not sure like if like isn't that fine that you forget about the single player fully released game in a month? See window I say. Still remember Morrowind. Well, I mean, you know, like, forgot not about, you know, like, the game happened, but just kind of like, I was done with everything in a month and don't want to return. Yeah, next gen, seemingly. Time to game now. I see, enjoy, man. I failed to keep my attention for more than a couple of weeks. Buy out, don't them, son. Happily go back and start a new run through a Fallout 4 any day of the week, or Fallout 3 even. Somehow managed to feel more alive than Starfield, infinitely more engaging and replayable. I don't know, dog. That I'm not sure. I think that's very, very subjective stuff there. For me, like, I'm pretty sure Starfield also gonna be something I'm gonna play and forget after I'm done with it. Well, not very fast. I'm probably gonna spend a couple of 100 hours, I would assume. But like, wishing to return to Fallout 4? Nah, not really. Fallout 76 I could return, but that's also a live service game. You're kind of supposed to return to that, right? But in Fallout 4, unless I'll get like super nostalgic to replay it, or like Fallout 5 will be coming or something like that. And even then, I'd rather just play Fallout 1, Fallout 2, you know, in New Vegas or something, but not 4. Like, why? When you can just play 76, which is, like, all the fun parts of 4, but, you know, without bad parts of 4. Yeah, Nejan, exactly. That's what like I don't like understand nowadays this like stuff, right? Like people are like, oh man, look at the online of like Hogwarts Legacy or something after like a month it was out or something. Like, look, it's dead. The game's shit, man. Like that's one single player fully completed, you know, like finished product is like, you know, keeping people interest even like for a few weeks. That's already good. There are games that are like out and in 2 days no one's already like talking about them, like Call of Duty, for example, mostly, right? It's out, people played it for a couple of days, finished the story in like 8 hours and done with it. It was like some maybe play multiplayer or something, right? But like that's normal. You have single player finished products that you just kind of like bought, played, done. Dead on Twitch after a month, exactly. Exactly, like people expect like stuff to just like last forever or something. That I hate. Like the best example was the wait, which one was that? But I think I posted it somewhere. 1 second, is it on Discord? I might still kinda have it. My favorite example there. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, it opened then. Oh, actually, I can do it this way. Whatever. I am node logged in, so flashbang, boom. Yeah, this one is my favorite there. It's what happens to you released only $15, 100 hours plus gameplay, not in early access, one-man dev game when you stop releasing free large content patches for a year. Of course, these source couldn't care less why and don't see the human on the other end. Yes, you literally just like stop updating something. Full project, fully released, you move on, and people already go like, dead game, abandonware, don't buy, run. It's insane, dude. It's insane. Commanded rise through it, the CSA. You're gonna have all the content all the time. Fresh, delivered. Otherwise, game is bad, game is dead. And that's annoying. That is annoying, man. I don't want to play a new playthrough or something. Even New Game Plus, I probably not even gonna touch that. Like I almost like really rarely replay something single player. There's probably like only Bayonetta 1 that I replayed like solid amount of times. That's probably the most I replayed. I replayed like Fallout 1 maybe 4 times, maybe 5, and out of them like 3 times on stream actually, I think. Yeah, I think so. 2 times on stream for sure, maybe 3 even. Bloodborne I did replay a little, yeah, that's true also. Like I barely even like do all achievements in games, and that was actually mostly Souls games. Those I replayed for achievements, yeah. Other than that, like I like the RPGs I replay only after long break. Like even like Fallout 1 is the only probably RPG that I actually kind of did replay, like did play twice on stream. The only one, I think. Let's see the action, I say. Some games never seem to stop getting support from this. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do agree it's nice when it's possible. I do agree. But in my opinion, also, like, when you buy something without the early access tag, right? You buy something, you play through it, you forget about it. That's it. Like, I remember back in the day, right, when like internet wasn't even a thing, right? You just like, you buy the disc or something, and you don't even know about patches. You never had those patches or something. You just like, whatever was on the disc, you just play that, and that's it. Like, over. You know, you paid, you got the product, you finished the product, you're done with it. See, let's see. Yeah, they did want it to stop several times, for sure, yeah. I mean, like, sometimes, you know, like, continuously supporting also leads to more sales, right? And, like, nowadays especially, I think when you can, like, manage to get the hook in, right? Like, something successful, then you kind of want to elaborate on that, because, like, trying to get, like, something else new successful is way harder. So, I mean, it kind of does make sense, like, in a way. But, like, I wouldn't... Like, it's dumb, but it sucks that people just expect it from every game. Because sometimes you just want to, like, release something, be done with it, and off with it, and go for the next one. Yes, Dave, yeah. If you have an opportunity to do that, why not? Like, get a DLC out, get some free updates out, like, get, like, more attention on Steam, because, like, the recurring sales of the games, they also, like, pretty chunky money sometimes, you know? Like, if you manage to get this, like, good relationships with the community, and keeping the visibility pumping on Steam and stuff, then why not? Like, people will be buying your stuff more. They're still gonna get some monies. But yeah, sometimes when you ordered it for years, like 2019, the Rise to Ruins was, right? Like, when you like for 3 years already and kind of done, you don't even like maybe done, you kind of just like stop with the updates because they want to do something else. And the people already like, it's dead, abandon the ship. Yes, even shop, yes, see. Oh yeah, the revisioning the single player stuff. True. Yeah. That is also kind of bad. I do agree. You switch a lot of stuff over the course, and it like nothing as it was initially and stuff too. And yeah, that is true. That is true also. So yeah, like I think in general, like if like a month, that's all. Like even like a couple of weeks for the game is already impressive. Like, the only games that kind of like hold my interest for that long is RPGs, and that's because they're that huge. Other than that, yeah, like not often, unless I like do it in very small amounts, right? So like all this, like that was same with like Hogwarts, because people were trying to still like, you know, prove something that the boycotting and stuff worked and stuff. So they constantly were trying to look in the stats, like, is it dead yet? Is it dead yet? Is it dead yet? Oh shit, like a month passed and there is only like 10,000 people playing. Dead, dude. Like Elden Ring lasted longer. This is bad. This is dead now. Which, I mean, Elden Ring was an outlier a little bit, and I mean it had some of the multiplayer sort of features and stuff, right? So that usually keeps some people around in Souls games and stuff. So that also kind of explains it partially. Partially, at least. But yeah, that's pretty much it. 1 second, let me see here. See, I don't miss on anything. Alright, this stuff. What was that? Sony Pictures Core, formerly Bravia Core, launches on PS5 and PS4 consoles. Exclusive benefits including early access to select Sony Pictures films. Available to buy now in select markets. Available soon in additional regions. Exclusive early access window of Sony Pictures Core. So that's all their own movie subscription now too, where you can get like early access to stuff. Well, more fucking Pipiega subscriptions. Very pog, man. Want to watch some movies and stuff? Well, how about you buy a whole bunch of subscriptions there? Oh, it's not a sub. Oh. Oh, you can only buy and rent. No, yeah, that's alright then. That's alright. Righty, X, alrighty, enjoy. Yeah, about to switch to... About to switch to... Oh, Deep Rock Galactic roguelike AFPS there too, huh? A Rogue Core, one 4-player co-op FPS roguelite featuring 100% destructible environments and procedurally generated caves. Team of the Orbit Reclaimers tasked with re-establishing control over lost deep mining operations. Let's see. That one you're looking forward to? Alright. Any game players? No, I guess no the game players there, alright. Nice roguelite upgrades and stuff. That might be nice. That might be nice. That might be better than their Vampire Survivors like. That one felt a bit slow. Yeah, next gen, I mean, they got the franchise, they got the world going, right? Why not? The fan base, community. Why not use the opportunity then? Alright, now that should be it. Though that should be it. Boom. Alright, so let's read it. There we go. So yeah, that is gonna be all for us